and welcome back to yet another daily pick-me-up message before we get into these cards to have a look at what God, universe, spirit wants us to know at this point in time, right here, right now, whenever you happen to watch this, before we can have fun with the spirit is yet again, like, there's something that I need to address before, like there's one message that just has been bugging me, not only since yesterday night, but especially this morning as well. So I'm like, okay, I just need to get it out, and this is obviously meant to find you right now. So the message is all around the fact that we've done it. We're on a highest timeline now. The golden timeline is also what I heard just earlier. So all of the things that you could have ever dreamed and wished for, life of ease and abundance and just like magic and miracles and fulfillment and love, you're on it. And the person that obviously lives on it and we're trying to stabilize in right now, it acts a certain way. It thinks a certain way. It navigates life a certain way. Wouldn't you agree? And Spirit was so quick to come through and be like, take stock of how you show up in your everyday currently. Are there certain behaviors, thought patterns that do not match up with the reality you know you're worthy of, you know you already are? So for me, for example, like what I noticed like personally is the abundant I am presence, the embodiment of like my higher self, wouldn't constantly look at her bank account. She would know that money is coming in. She wouldn't find herself in codependent situations. She wouldn't be in rooms where she knows full well that her energy is not being reciprocated and valued. And then once you realize and are aware of like whatever it might be for you, it's about changing course. Okay, how would my highest self act? Question mark. Let like the blank space that is now opening up, fill it with whatever comes through for you. And then you just put your money where your mouth is, basically. That's just what's coming through. Thank you, Spirit. Yeah, but it's really all about like holding true to that, and Spirit is also acknowledging with us, like this is completely unknown territory for us. A life of ease. Wait, we're supported every single step of the way, like we can expect miracles now? It's like, the image that I've gotten was like of a little baby deer, just like so scared to go over this big lake that has been frozen over, but like her like parents already are running over it, and like huge, like heavy animals are going over it, nothing happens, nothing cracks, like the ice is like solid for the deer to walk on. But it's like taking like little baby steps, like is scared every step of the way. You know, like really trusting that this foundation, this highest timeline is actually there, but it's doing it anyway. And that is the most significant message that was coming through. Do it scared. And the analogy that came through a couple of days ago that I find so beautiful is, we're gonna encounter a lot of wounds that were established in our past timelines. And, you know, like the things that I mentioned like yesterday, the past version of us that needed to cling on to in order to survive, right? To arrive at this point as well. And we're gonna encounter a lot of these wounds now, but we're meant to transmute them. And every single time you step into such wound and you're like, ouch, oh my gosh, this feels uncomfy, this feels actually terrifying. It's about standing in it. Standing in it. Feeling the emotion. But then taking the leap and being like, I choose differently now. And I will step forward regardless that I'm freaking terrified. Because I know that I can trust myself. I know that I'm supported. I know that I'm on the freaking timeline where everything is always working out for me. For real this time, you know, like that is the type of energy. So if you're currently going through like the process of facing a lot of aspects of yours where you're like, ouch, hurts, this hurts as well, it's very normal. This is just because we're in the transition of integrating on that timeline Like, we don't know what it is like to have that support and to have that ultimate, just like, safety net is what I just heard. Because like nothing can go wrong here. Nothing can. So it's like really pushing through in that sense and knowing that it's completely normal, and at one point you're gonna open your eyes and you know what's gonna happen. It's gonna be your new normal. It's gonna be your new normal to always just expect the best and be surrounded by people that celebrate you and value you. To be surrounded by so much love and abundance and ease and health and everything that you could ever wish for and more. Like what you shared in yesterday's video of the life that you see yourself living, that we're on the fast track to basically bringing it into our reality. Like we're merging with that because we're on that timeline now. So any day, and this is what Spirit is like emphasizing as well, any day our reality can change now, overnight. That is the type of energy that we're in, because we are now, all that we can expect are miracles. That is the type of mindset. So how do you walk through life knowing this? I need to keep this reminder in the back of my mind as well, especially like yesterday was huge for me. Like I had a couple of things that I needed to tie up and get rid of, because I was like, why am I still holding on to like this codependent entanglement that I was in? Like, no, I'm letting that go. Even though it feels mother freaking scary and I don't know what's on the other side of it. So just know that I'm going through this in real time with you as well. But I know you know this. Like I shared that in like previous videos of mine as well. So it's all happening so freaking fast. And another thing, oh my gosh, like Spirit is bombarding you with messages. I love it. No, I actually love it. Like I'm so grateful. But another thing that we need to be aware of, because with us doing so much work right now, like really taking aligned actions to like becoming and being the highest embodiment of us, you know, our highest self. It's not only us doing the work, because Spirit, our guides, cosmic energy as a whole is all in support of your journey. That really sink in, and that is just like mind-blowing to me. We are now in the age of Aquarius, the age of innovation, of community, of change, of revolution, of the new mother flippin' earth that we're anchoring in now. And if you think, here's the thing, because we cannot see it unfortunately, but if you think you're already moving fast, you're moving at a speed of light right now. The growth that you're going through, like the shift that you're going to see in your reality is all gonna happen so freaking fast. But, and this is also something where Spirit is like putting the brakes on me right now, because as you can tell I get worked up because I'm so freaking excited. It's also about honoring our body at this time and taking time to rest, because I know you, like you're overeager achiever over there, like, oh, what can I do more? Oh, what meditation? And oh, I have this belief, let me reprogram that and listen to all these subliminals. Like, I feel you, because I am the same. Spirit is like, no. Trust that whatever needs to be addressed in your life will be naturally guided towards you. That is again the time that you're on now. Full alignment. Everything will find you when it's meant to. So you don't need to chase any type of healing that needs to be done, you know? And it's so funny because yesterday I got in a comment about that question, like exactly. Like, what do you think about like your healing journey, how like the process goes? It's exactly what Spirit just channeled through. It's all happening when it's supposed to happen. There's no forcing it. And we just need to make sure of what? That we are good. Our vibration is our highest good that we have. And Spirit just keeps on reminding me, like, this is where we need our focus on. Taking care of us. And it's also kind of interlinked to what came through in yesterday's video that I shared regarding okay, Spirit is like, don't say it now. I will keep it for the end. So stick around for the end. Spirit is like, pull the card first. I'm like, okay, that's rude. I was so in flow, and then it was just like complete, Spirit took me out of it. That's fine. Okay, Spirit, you wish. What is an additional message that we need to hear right now? What is it that wants to come through? What are we meant to focus on? Who are we meant to embody at this time? Let's see. One card. This never happened before. Usually Spirit lets me just like go on a tangent there, but Spirit was like, stop. I got something to say first. I'm like, okay. I cannot make this up. Usually, like, I asked for one card, now I have three. Like, I could be mad about that, but I cannot be mad about what I'm seeing right now. Okay, how am I gonna show this? Bear with me, okay? I will try my best, but do you see? We've got the Destroyer, the Bridge, and Eros. And oh my god, this is so on point with what I said about like us being in the age of motherfucking Aquarius, because the structures that have, you know, been like built around like very like toxic masculinity are gonna be destroyed. And we are the bridge between the old, the destroyed world, and the new. Eros, all about pleasure, baby. About allowing, about receiving, about ease. We are bridging the gap between these two. And we're going to make sure that those that are on this journey themselves have the most easeful and comfortable transition as possible. Because, I mean, we've been through it. Like, we have a lot to share, a lot of wisdom to share as well. So, thank you, Spirit. That was actually really nice that this came through. But yeah, with that said, I'm gonna wrap this message up here now. As always, I hope it resonated. Let me know if it did. I always love seeing your beautiful, beautiful comments, and I'm so freaking grateful that you're so active. Like, my heart is so full. But yeah, hopefully I'm gonna see your beautiful face in one of my next upcoming videos, which is gonna be tomorrow, because I'm posting every single day until the end of the year to show myself that I can do it and that I can hold myself accountable. So take care of yourself, and I love you very, very much. Bye-bye. And if you stuck around to the end, I'm just trying to like, oh my gosh, I kind of feel like I've lost my train of thought, which is not fun. Come back. I got it. Yes. Thank you so much, Spirit. Those that watched yesterday's video around like the 12th portal and really like speaking it into existence, like what you've kept hidden for so long from like yourself, and then you're now like openly voicing. Spirit wants me to clarify something, because you know how I said just earlier how important it is to nurture our vibration right now, making sure that we are good, because that is ultimately reflected in our outside, like we know. If you obviously find yourself in an environment where you're not safe to share your authentic truth, like fully, but rather get into arguments, encounter a lot of disbelief, because we're still in this transition phase, right? Like at one point, we won't even be surrounded by these energies anymore, because our energy is just like, you know, like we're anchoring into that. So we're only going to be in places that celebrate and validate and value who we are. But in this transition phase, chances can be very high that you're surrounded in an environment that is not that supportive. Spirit is saying, move in silence. Do not share your vision. Do not share what you know would cause conflict outside of yourself. Like, you don't want to be around like any messes right now, because you have a lot on your plate as it is, you know, on the inside, what you're currently dealing with. So don't even take that on. Obviously, if you have a support system that is like celebrating you and like sharing the vision, speak it into existence as much as possible. Like, you're gonna co-manifest your reality in quicker, so much sooner. Yeah, but that was just something that Spirit was like, I think you need to clarify that. And I'm like, I think I need to do that as well. So yeah, but when I'm telling you the comments that I've read, if you feel called, if you haven't watched that video, just go in the comment section alone. Like that is a representation of how I read the comments. I was like, oh my gosh, yes, 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 yes. You're my best friend. You know, it's like, it's the best freaking feeling knowing that, oh wait, there's so many of us that have the same freaking vision. And that is the new earth, baby, that we're anchoring in. Like, we are the bridge, as Spirit was confirming just now as well. So yeah, with that, I'm gonna go and see you tomorrow. Oh, bye-bye.